guys, Cam Sweet here from the Garage Connection, coming to you with another video on our CJ here. So this CJ, the reason that I went with this style of Jeep, other than the fact that I love CJs, is because we have a Class C motorhome, and I wanted to tow this Jeep behind the motorhome and be like everybody else who apparently has a Class C or Class A motorhome and flat tows their Jeep. There are many ways you can go about doing this, and I just want to show you the way that I did it. I feel that this is the easiest, simplest, and cheapest way. I hate saying cheapest, the most effective way of doing this, and maintaining your Jeep's original appearance, original equipment that you don't want to destroy. All right, so come along with me. I'm going to show you how I set up our Jeep for flat tow. All right, so the first part of this comes the attachment of the tow bar itself. All right, so the tow bar that I went with is I believe it's a Hall Master unit, Harbor Freight Special. Gotta love it. Get them 20% coupons. And what I chose to do, because this CJ is a Renegade, and it's a factory Renegade with a factory chrome front bumper, I was not too keen on drilling holes in that. So what I chose to do, because I knew about them, is I went with a set of tow shackles. Okay, so CJs and YJs you can buy. There's a couple different companies out there. I think Warrior Products makes them, and I think JKS might make them. Are these tow shackles? All right, they come in either a 1/2 inch or a 3/4 inch lift, and what they have is they have an additional pin here that allows you to mount your tow bar on either side. All right, and that's it. Doesn't get any better than that. All right, what I chose to do is I got a couple of shock bushings here, like a 1/2 shock bushing. I run those on the inside just to try to cushion it a little bit. I mean, it is a CJ, so you're not going to cushion it all that much. But doing this allowed me to retain all the factory look in the front of the Jeep, and it also allows me to maintain an appropriate height for my tow bar. All right, this Jeep is on 2.5 inch springs with little baby lift shackles in it, and it's on 33s. So it is a little bit higher than the factory tow hitch on our Ford Class C motorhome. So what this allows me to do is, instead of having the hitch at a real downward angle, which is not good, it allows me to have the hitch flat without the use of a crazy rise hitch or drop hitch on the motorhome. All right, so beyond this, all we have to worry about is the hookup of the lights and the hookup of the safety chains. All right, I don't run an auxiliary brake controller. Is it illegal in some states? Probably, but you know, the Jeep has never given me an issue, and it doesn't really weigh that much, so I don't feel the need to do that. As far as lights go, I'll make that really simple. I just run Harbor Freight magnetic tow lights. That way I don't need to cut into the Jeep's wiring at all. You know, beyond that, you got to do some work on the rear tail lights with diodes and a jumper wire to make the tow lights of the Jeep function appropriately. And I just didn't want to do that. Just seems like an unnecessary step when they have magnetic tow lights. So the last thing I want to go over, and I'll just grab the camera and bring you around here, is I want to take a look at these safety chain attachments. Okay, nothing special here. All I did was take a link of chain, cut it in half, and weld it to the frame right there. Now there's more than adequate clearance from the front tires, and there's more than adequate clearance from the front bumper, and my safety chain just snaps on, it runs underneath the bumper, and it runs to the tow bar. So that's it. I can basically set this Jeep up to tow within 5 minutes by pulling a couple of pins and hooking the tow bar up, and that is it. All right. Now the only other thing that I'm required to do, because this is a CJ and it has a Dana 300 transfer case, is I have to pull the rear drive shaft. All right, I don't pull the front one because I have locking hubs, but if you had a Quadra-Track style CJ, then you got a whole bunch of work to do, because that thing just wants to spin all the time. All right, beyond that, that is how we set up for tow in our CJ. All right, as simple as that. The only other special thing that I do when I tow, which isn't really that special, is key in the column, one click forward. All right, you do not want to tow with the column locked. All right, this is probably a debate as old as time. If your vehicle is set up appropriately with the appropriate amount of caster angle, your Jeep will track behind you as you turn, and the wheels will recenter, and you'll never have a problem. All right. So I hope this video helps you out and lets you know about some of the products that are available for you when you're towing your Jeep. And as always, like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments if you think this is stupid, and I will not change how I did it because I like it. So for now, Cam Sweet from the Garage Connection, and stay on those projects.